Well, back at it early, bright and early in the morning again. We gonna head down and do some sawing. So basically, we're cut, split, stack, repeat in my world. So we'll get down, get the saw started, and hopefully we'll cut enough to finish our boiler wood for the year, and we'll see how that goes. Well, morning two, we got quite a bit more cut. The pile's getting smaller and smaller. So, yeah, maybe another morning, or maybe even tonight, we finish cutting this pile up, and we can start hauling it up to the woodshed. That's the third morning in a row of my morning workout. At least one tank of fuel through the chainsaw. It's a good thing I don't have neighbors very close. But that pile, everything that I had and wanted to go to the boiler, is now cut. So And the boys went to have a sleepover at Grandma and Grandpa's, so I have some time to split some more wood for the boiler here. So changed my setup just a little bit, trying to get a little more efficient, but just reduce the steps here. So let's get to work. Well, we got this gnarly piece of walnut stuck on here, so gotta go get my chain to pull it off of there. Okay, I got the chain wrapped around it. I'll just pull back on it a little bit. It's almost time for Friday Night Live, so I gotta go get my other headphones. But we got the first trailer done, and mostly walnut, a little bit oak, but that's what the pile looks like so far with one trailer. So I'm gonna tune in to Friday Night Live while I do the other trailer. I'll show you what it looks like when that one's done. All right, well, we just finished up about 9:30 at night. We got both trailers empty, and I got a couple of knotty pieces or something that I'm gonna have to split up with a saw a little bit, and then we got a pretty decent pile here ready to stack again. My hope for this weekend is to get the rest of that boiler wood that I've been cutting on and working on. I'm hoping to get the rest of that in the shed this weekend. One way or another, that's my goal. We'll see if it happens. But after that, then we can slow down on the firewood a little bit. Still need to make some for the we've been selling at the roadside stand, so we need to restock that. But I got a tractor I got to get painted and put back together this summer too, so we'll have to slow down on the firewood some. But I want to make sure we got our heat for next year. So anyway, with that, have a good night. We'll split some more tomorrow probably. All right, that big pile is gone. And this is the last load in the trailer, and we're gonna take her up and hopefully split it tonight. Alright, we got that last load up here by the splitter. You can see that our pile here is bigger than it has been at any of the last times we split. But this is the last of that pile, so we're going to get this split up, and then tomorrow we'll be working on stacking this, and that's going to be my pile of wood for next winter. Hopefully it'll be enough. So I'll put you on record for this last trailer load, and we'll make it go fast. Oh. Finished her off. We got a lot to stack, but that's gonna be it for boiler wood for this year, at least until I get burning and decide I need more. That should put us in pretty good shape. So, alright, we made pretty decent progress on this pile so far. We got, there's quite a bit left, but we got our next row done in here. So, sweep out or clean out a little bit, and then we'll start on the next one. I think we're going to call that a wrap on the boiler wood. We'll get some measurements on it here in a little bit, but as you see, the pile's gone except for a few pieces that have to be cut up with or split with a chainsaw. But hard to get a picture on here, but I don't know what the total cords is. We'll get some measurements on it, get some rough guesstimate anyway. But yeah, a lot of work, but that's okay.